Hey guys, Do here. First of all, this video is about 2 weeks overdue, and I apologize. I wanted to get it out sooner. I've been on the road nonstop. I mean, I this is my first day home, second day home, and honestly, I'm sick as a dog. I got to make a long story short. I got a story with Uncle Do, but I got sick coming out of Houston, and my ears, because I had a bad cold, I ended up flying back to Arizona because I was home for about a day, and then I had to go do a festival in Mexico. Well, my ears got so clogged up, or they've been clogged up for about a month, that that cold ended up causing an infection in my ears and my sinuses. I blew out an eardrum, just coughing. And I'm antibiotics right now. I'm supposed to be in bed. My girlfriend's an RN. She said, stay in bed. Do not get out of bed. Don't work. Don't do anything for a couple of days, for a week, 2 weeks. And I was like, it's not my style. And I said, but sure, I'll stay in bed. But anyhow, I want to follow up on a story or on a situation that I had. I left a video about the RANE 4 um, last month or so, and I ended up going on the road. I ended up bringing another unit. I didn't bring the RANE 4 with me. I brought another unit with me out to Houston, and I played a bunch of gigs before the Houston Rodeo. Then I played the Houston Rodeo. Then I played some gigs after the Houston Rodeo, and then I went to Mexico, and I haven't been home. Well, it's weird because after that video I posted, I actually got chased down pretty much by a representative from RANE or from inMusic, and they wanted me to tell them essentially what happened to my unit. This is without me even putting my unit in for service yet. I didn't even put it in yet. I haven't been home to do it. And they asked me kind of what was wrong. And I said, I had some problems with the channel fader. It's weird. I own a lot of inMusic stuff. I have a company and I have Pioneer stuff, inMusic stuff, Denon, RANE, you name it, Newmark. And I was like, it's weird because I usually always depend on my RANE gear no matter what. Like, I never had to worry about it. But now I was worried about it. And so I didn't take it with me to do all these major gigs. And essentially they ended up tracking me down through email, through Instagram, Facebook. I mean, you name it. They finally got in touch with me. I happened to be doing a show that day with Drake, Nelly, E40, Rick Ross, the Yin Yang Twins, Eve, like all these people. It was a hip hop show, but it was at a rodeo, and it was an amazing night. But so I was like, listen, I'm in the stadium right now. I said, but if you got a couple minutes, we could talk. And so they set up a conference call, and I went on FaceTime with the guys from RANE, from inMusic. And it was amazing. Like, that never happened to me before. No one's ever, a DJ company has never asked me, like, kind of, what's wrong and what happened to the unit, and kind of maybe self-admitted. They said, some of the early units that came out of the RANE 4, they've heard this happen before, and that they are they're very, like, they want to make sure their quality control is up. Like, they want to be the best. They want to have the best equipment, the most reliable gear, bulletproof stuff. And so they were really wanting to know kind of what happened. And they said that they've heard, a couple people having this issue. And they said, you know what, without even asking, I never even asked them. They said, we're sending you a new unit. And I said, well, I'm not going to be home for a couple weeks because I'm still playing this gig. And so I won't be able to send you the other unit or get the serial numbers or get whatever. And they go, don't worry about it. When you get home, just do it. Let us get you another unit ASAP, because, we back they back their own stuff up. And I thought that was freaking great. And I was like, wow. And so anyhow, we got to talking, and I ended up talking to 2 or 3 folks from inMusic or from RANE, and that we just got into a conversation about some other stuff, about my opinions on their effects compared to other people's effects, like Pioneer or whatever. And I was like, I don't like them. I said, they're okay. They're nothing to write home about. I'm not going to go in the recording studio with. And they were like, really? And I was like, yeah. And I said, and I kind of, I said, shit, well, I got them on the phone. I might as well just tell them everything I would want to make a cool unit, and I said, this is kind of what I like. This is what I use. There's a lot of stuff that they put in DJ equipment that people don't even use, but it's like bells and whistles stuff. But, when it comes to what I use and what I think a lot of DJs use, this is more important to concentrate on this area than it is to concentrate on that area, etc. and make a unit that everyone can rave about, and sound quality from echoes and reverbs that are lush and this. So anyhow, we get to talking about this whole thing, and it was an amazing conversation. And I've never had a company do that with me before. I'm a mid-level guy, and I'm usually opening for people. I'm never like the headliner, but and except in like clubs. But when I'm doing like stadiums, arenas, and all these other festivals, I'm always like kind of, I'm there, but I'm not like the guy you would ask first. What are you going to use? I'm not laid back Luke or one of these guys. And I want to be eventually coming up, hopefully. But anyhow, so they got into this amazing conversation with me, and after getting off the phone, I was like, wow. I was like, I got to make a video just saying like, oh my God, these guys from RANE are amazing. And they actually care. They care about the DJ. They care about the equipment. They stand behind the gear that they put out. And if it ain't great gear, then they want to know. And they want to know how they're going to fix it or what's going on. So after that conversation, of course, I had to ask, I go, what do you got coming out? I had them on the phone. I was like, what do you got coming out soon? Well, they wouldn't tell me, to be honest. They said, and they were kind of tongue in cheek and kind of laughing about it. And they're like, we're a DJ company. We have gear coming out and we have gear going away, and and everybody knows that they're going to have probably a motorized platter version of the RANE 4. And so I asked about like weight and stuff like that, and they still wouldn't confirm like if it's coming out or not, and I told them, I said, listen, I saw the Super Bowl. I saw all that stuff going on. So I know something's happening, and they kind of were laughing about it. So, they didn't confirm it though, but I mean, come on. But they were sweet guys. All the people I spoke to over there were sweet. They cared. This box was I haven't even opened it yet. I just got back. And I'm still really sick, and my girlfriend's going to kill me for even making videos right now. But they stood by their products, and I got to say that. I still have the other one right over here, and I'm going to send that back probably in the next couple of days. And once I open up this one and get this one going, I'll put some videos out there and see if that problem was resolved or fixed. And I'm sure it is. And but I want to know, because I do like the unit. It's a great unit. It's definitely in the top 2 or 3 units that are out there, if not the top one. And I want to know that moving forward with RANE, that I could depend not only upon their products, but if there is a problem with their products, I could depend upon their customer service and the people that are on top of their product developments and their research and development teams, that they're going to listen to the DJs. And I believe they are. I really do. And I'm really, really happy that they gave me a call. It puts a whole new meaning on customer service to me. Anyhow, folks, the guys from RANE's were fantastic. Customer service was on point. I have no fear about buying any other products from them in the future. Like I said, I don't get paid from them. I don't even get paid from YouTube. I don't get paid for anything. I'm just giving my information to you DJs out there. I'm not trying to do anything professional. I'm just off the cuff, and I look forward to seeing what RANE has to put out in the future. And I look forward to trying this baby out again, because I do love the RANE 4. And I'm going to give this a thorough test, and I'm going to work those faders like you wouldn't believe, to see if everything got rectified. And I'm sure it did. And it was a great unit before. It took about a year for things to start kind of collapsing. So I won't know with this one, but they were pretty solid about, they stood behind their product and about their build quality, and they're known for that. They're known for sound quality, build quality, and now they have the research and development teams, as they told me, working on all those other things that the DJs want. But they want to make it right, and they want to make it the best it could possibly be. And, I stand with RANE on this one. I use all products. I use every single other brand, but I'll stand with them. Anyhow, folks, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening. I hope to see y'all again soon. And I'll try to take care of this infection that I have, and I can barely hear anything. And I'll let you know how that goes. And I'll let you know how this baby goes too. And I'll test out the RANE 4 for you and give you an update. Thanks, guys. Take care.